So when I actually, Mandy, walked out of that airport, no one knows this, but I was looking around for him.
I know.
And I thought he was going to be there.
I know.
And I thought he was going to be like, Anna,
The only thing you did is block him before a Hindu, which was like a relaxation retreat.
But
and really, like, you got pushed to that.
but I didn't even do it right before. If I like blocked him hours before going, I understand. It happened like 4 days before.
She ended things and blocked him 4 days before her girls' trip. Then this happened. We got a video from Modern Dating here. Like the video, subscribe, stay on the path of progress. Let's get into it.
So it's like, in a way, like I was so unhappy because I was compromising on so many things, like his work and other things that I don't need to go into. But I was compromising on so many things. And then plus when this engagement thing came up, like, I just thought it's another thing that I have to compromise on. I don't want to, yeah? I'm unhappy. So I ended it in a way of like, I was hoping in the back of my head that he will come back and be like, I love you so much that let's work this out.
So she just thinks she can do whatever she wants without facing any consequences. That's what it is. This is like a triple whammy. Broke up with the guy, blocked him, and went out on a girl's trip, all within a few days. Basically, any one of these things is enough to end the relationship. But she's like, nah, I'm gonna do all three. I'm gonna be the Turbo 304. I got this.
You know, that's love, right?
Yeah, like I thought he was going to be at the airport with a bouquet of flowers. I thought he was going to turn up with my mom's with flowers the first day we got back. Because
I really thought like the love that he had for me, like, was so much and so strong that he would fight for me
and put his pride and ego aside.
What kind of delusion is this, bro? The two of these women are literally living in a fantasy world. This is a fairy tale love story that she thinks is going to apply to her own life. Like, what are you talking about? You are the one that introduced all of this drama. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna break up with you, block you, and fly away with all of my girlfriends to Vegas or whatever. And she really thinks this guy is just gonna bow down, be this simpy guy, show up with a bouquet of flowers, be like, oh, I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry that I hurt you to the point that I made you break up with me and fly to Vegas with the girls. Bro, what? Huh? What? Accountability is not even in sight.
And so when I actually, Mandy, walked out of that airport, no one knows this, but I was looking around for him.
I know.
And I thought he was going to be there.
I know.
And I thought he was going to be like, Anna.
She ended the relationship. She ended it. Why would this guy think to even go out of his way and do that? She ended it. She cut ties. Dude, the delusion, man. It literally never ends, man. It's just like another level of delusion, another one. Just getting more and more XP in the delusion stat.
But when I walked out of that and I saw he wasn't there,
you're so mad because Anna, I thought the exact same thing, but I didn't tell you because she's going to be broken even more.
But then I thought, okay, he's not at the airport. He's definitely going to come tonight. Yeah. And he didn't. He didn't turn up. I thought he's going to come and you know, fight for me.
Yeah.
And he didn't.
So in her fantasy, she is the princess locked in a tower that's being guarded by a dragon. And she expects this knight in shining armor to come up and save her. But she doesn't realize that she is the princess and the dragon. She created the dragon. She created the drama in the relationship. And the dude's just like, I mean, why would I go and save that? Like, what's the point? Bro, this is so wild.
And he has not come. He's blocked. Who gives a Today, I woke up. I was upset. But I was kind of upset because I came to the realization that he's just proved that I was right in ending.
Oh my God.
The only thing you did is block him before a Hindu, which was like a relaxation retreat.
But
and really,
I blocked him. Why isn't he texting me?
But I didn't even do it right before. If I like blocked him hours before going, I understand. It happened like 4 days before.
Oh my God, bro. All I did was blocked him on everything, completely canceled my social media accounts. I moved addresses and went to a stranded island all alone. Why isn't he sending me letters? Why isn't he texting me? Bro, wow, two women believing each other's BS. Yeah, dude, exactly. It's like delusion feeding off of delusion, okay? They both play into the delusion, so they level up together. It's like, bro, it's like a psychosis. A girl told me 6 months after she dumped me that I did not fight hard enough for her. I told her that she was not worth fighting for. Oh man, this is actually something you would hear pretty often, like women wanting you to fight for them or win them over and win their affection, intentionally instilling drama into the relationship just so you can fight for her. And man, this is just a complete waste of time. If a woman really loves you, she's just gonna want to be around you. She's not gonna put up all of these wild barriers. If she has such a intense need for some type of drama within the relationship, just a big red flag, man. Big red flag. Being blocked by a significant other hurts. Why would he fight for someone that hurt him? These ladies are so self-centered that they cannot fathom how her actions hurt another human being. Lack of accountability, it's sad. Yeah, it really is. Because I'm sure a lot of you guys are exactly the same. But if a woman doesn't want to talk to me, she blocks me or something like that, okay, have a nice life. You do you. We are done. We are over.
I am ignoring him all day so he knows I'm mad.
What a beautiful, peaceful, quiet day.
Just a nice quick vacation, huh? Nice.
Don't.
Yo.
This was really hard to watch. A lot of people who don't play video games don't quite get it. Oh, it's just a game, just shut it off, it's not a big deal. For a lot of people, it's a stress reliever, it's how they relax, and they put a lot of hours building their characters, their games, their setups. They put hours of their life into these games. And it's more than just a game to them. Losing all that progress, for what? Because you're mad at them? Because you want attention? Really? You can't say, hey, you know, I want to spend some time with you when you're done with your round or your match. Could you come hang out with me?
It's really just a toxic female trait, let's be real. So this is her trying to get your attention. That was her goal, I imagine. And her wanting your attention is fine. I'd say, you know, obviously that's very normal for your girl to want your attention. But how does she go about getting your attention? Is it with negativity or positivity? A lot of women just default go to negativity to get your attention. Instead, if she really wanted your attention, why didn't she go cook you a meal? Why didn't she just cook up a nice sandwich, bring it right to you? You're like, oh my God, I have the best girl in the world. You give her attention, all this kind of stuff, and boom, it's great. Everyone's happy. But no, toxicity to infinity. And here's one huge mistake that guys make very commonly, is that when she is acting super negative, that's when you're giving her the most attention. Now, I really, really want you guys to pay attention here, okay? Because this is just so important. This can truly make or break your relationship, okay? So guys make this mistake of when she is acting super negative, they are giving her tons and tons of attention because they are afraid that they're going to lose this woman. So when they do that, now they're trying to vie for her attention. They're like, oh my God, baby, you can't leave me. I'm so desperate for anyone to be around me. So what does he do to try and make her happy again? Oh, I'll buy you flowers. Oh, I'll buy you chocolate. Oh yeah, you know that trip you've been talking about? Let's do that too. And all of these super intense supplicative behaviors. And that's the thing, you need to flip that on its head, okay? Only give her that kind of attention when she is acting right. So when she's being your ideal girlfriend, you have to treat her really well and give her more attention. It's very, very simple. You're basically just rewarding positive behavior and punishing the negative behavior. That's really it. So really a lot of guys have it completely backwards. And then when your girl is acting really good, you're not giving her any attention. You're not rewarding her positive behavior. But then when she's acting super negative, you are doing all of these nice things for her. Just flip it around. I want you guys to drill that into your head.
One more person says to me, don't worry, it'll happen when you least expect it. I have no expectations anymore, none. All I expect is trauma and lessons. And yet again, I've learned another lesson. Why is it that the dating game is so hard nowadays at this point in my life? I'm 27 in October. I feel like no one is really clear about their intentions, or they think they're clear and then they're just not. They're as clear as mud. People say that they want something serious and then they get scared. People say that they want something serious and then, as my previous experiences have shown, they've already been involved in something serious. And I am so tired.
So basically she was speaking some womanese, but let me clarify it for you. She's basically saying she's been going out with a bunch of different guys. She has the bedroom fun with them, but then she gets ghosted. That's what it is. That's what she means. And a lot of the times when women are getting ghosted, the thing is they are offering up their primary value, basically for free, for very little in return. That's what's happening. And I'm not really saying that they shouldn't do that. I'm just saying you have to provide a significant amount of value outside of that. So after the bedroom fun is going on, what are you doing? Like, what are you actually bringing to the table? Like, what are the actions that you are bringing to the table? Are you waking up the next morning, popping in some bagels? Are you cooking up those scrambled eggs? Are you getting out of bed, making it all up, making it look nice, taking his dog for a walk or whatever? Are you useful outside of the bedroom? Doing that in America would be such a shock to the average guy. He'd be like, what? Huh? Wait, women do that? I could almost guarantee you could lock down almost any American dude, because that is such a foreign idea to them, that a woman can actually bring that level of value just so fast right off the bat. Women have to make themselves indispensable in his life, where if she was gone, his life would be worse. So apparently in this next one, this woman showed up to a date with her 4 children, and she says, oh, we're a package deal. So yeah, you as the man, you have to date me and my 4 kids, which sounds super weird.
Did you go pick her up and she said the kids are coming, or how did that all go down?
We met there.
Okay.
Oh.
So at that point, it's like she had her kids in tow.
Yeah, it seemed like this was all planned.
Huh.
Oh, really?
Wow.
I mean, it's just like kind of one of those, you don't just do that. You know, she wanted to make sure, she's like, no, we'll make sure that we meet there. Like, that was her plan. And I was like, because if I would have picked you up, I would have been like, hey, hold on, wait, what?
Right.
It was too late at that point.
Right. It's a good move, but it's just...
It's a good move? Bro, what? Being way too polite. And it's so funny to me when people question, like, why men are just done with dating. It's like this right here. 4 children? You're the new guy and you're expected to pay for 4 kids that aren't yours? In what world does this make sense? You have to pay for all of her past mistakes from another dude that left her with a bunch of baggage and a bunch of bills, and now it's on your shoulders, just the new guy that just met her. It's just such a crazy bad deal. I don't know why any man would even entertain something like that. If they do, it's out of some serious desperation.
You know, like, I want to get to know you first before we go to the kids.
Well, here's the deal. Elle didn't say anything about that. She just said you guys went to the fair and had a great time. She is on the other line. Elle, are you there?
Yeah, hi.
Did you hear what Jay said, that he wasn't really prepared for your kids on the date?
Well, yes, and I mean, I guess I'm not really sure what there is to prepare for, and I thought that I had made it very clear that I have kids, he knows that I have kids, and we are a package deal.
Can you imagine being these kids, bro? The kind of damage that she is doing to them? I can't even imagine that, dude. A mom getting together her children so they can all go out on a date to meet a new guy. What? What kind of mental gymnastics has to happen for you to think that that's okay and that's a good idea? You don't know this guy. He could be a total creeper, but you're also having your children meet random dudes, random strangers. That is a broken mindset to have.
And so in my head, I thought that it was obvious that we all were going to the fair. I mean,
but that's not a date. You know, to get to know each other. That's like a family outing. That's like a family meeting. It's like, I don't know you very well, so I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know if I even feel comfortable with that yet.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, clearly, and I know you said that the money is an issue. I didn't think it would be an issue, but I think as a mother, like, it's totally appropriate to see if someone is compatible with your kids.
On the first date,
don't you want to see if we're compatible first?
The kind of damage that would do to the children, to constantly have this rotation of new men coming into their lives, that would cause some significant attachment issues. Let's just be real.
I don't know what you're so worried about. We had a good time. Everyone had a good time. So I'm not exactly sure what the issue is now.
Jay, are you interested in going out a second time with Elle?
Better be a no.
That was just kind of a lot for me right away. I'm going to have to respectfully pass.
I don't understand men.
And
like, why is it so hard? We get along, everything goes well, and then I get left high and dry. It's just so frustrating.
All right. Unfortunately, that is not going to be a second date for Elle.
Taking 4 kids turns it from the fair to the unfair. He was not her date. He was her walking ATM. Oh man, did I miss that? Did the guy pay for the whole thing? Oh, that's such a yikes. Your 4 kids are only a package deal with their biological father. What happened to him? Exactly. That you cannot expect another man to take on the responsibility of the man that left you, or that you left. I don't understand. Truer words have never been spoken.
I really don't understand how a single mom with a one-income household is supposed to survive right now.
I don't understand why all these average men are out here single when they could be coupled up helping you pay the bills, but they weren't good enough, were they?
And that's so true, man. You really have to understand where she is currently at in her life. That's one of the biggest things with dating women, okay? Because women and men actually have different stages of life. And with women, I really think there's only a finite amount of time when they can really, truly just fall in love with a man. Just fall in love with a man and have a happy, healthy relationship. And that's in the younger years, man. Seriously. I think basically after the age of, say, 25, 26, the whole idea of falling in love and finding that Prince Charming is just starting to go away faster and faster. But in those earlier years, around 20, that's really when she dates for love. It really is. And there's a really big chance for guys. So you started dating your girl around 31 or 32 or something. She more than likely got with you out of necessity. And I know that might be really hard to hear, but that's just reality. She realized her time was running out. You were the guy that was around. And it's more than likely that there was a guy in her past that she would have preferred to be with over you. There's more than likely a guy in her past that she's been alpha widowed by.
My thing, I really think that people need to know, even with dating people with children, is the misconception that you're gonna be the father. Like, I think a lot of people think, oh, when you're dating me, now you're my child's father. Like, I want you to play the role of dad to my daughter. And I think that a lot of people feel that pressure. Like, I don't want to go into this dating dynamic because now I feel like I'm gonna be, either you're gonna play mom or you're gonna play dad. And I think that's one thing I want to make sure we say is like,
there's levels to this.
You more like an uncle. Really? You like an uncle that comes. You like the cool uncle that comes through every once in a while. She got a daddy.
And that's really why I wouldn't date single mothers, just period, flat out. When you're in a relationship with a single mom, you're in such a weird, like, gray area where you have this emotional connection with the children, but you don't have any authority over them because they're not yours, but you still are expected to provide for them. And she can just kick you out whenever, and since they're not your children, you can just never see them again, and that's totally real because they're not your children. And at the same time, there's the real father, like, lurking in the background that can just show up at any time in your relationship. It's just like, it's such a bad deal. And that's only one reason, dude. I could talk about this for days.
I'm 29, single mom, yeah?
Yikes.
So I have like a general inquiry. English. General inquiry. Now, I haven't dated since 2013. Coming out of a divorce 2.5 years ago, and like I've seen people in between, dated it a little bit, but now I'm like throwing myself back out there. What happened? What?
Age, social media.
Like, when did humans become not humans? When did like women and men, and men become like a choice, or like something that you just like are like, no, I don't like that one, swipe, or like doesn't work out with that one, no worries, because like I'll just find another one, or no, this is too hard, I'm leaving, or yeah, I thought I was ready, but yeah, I'm really not, or I have too much trauma, so these are all my problems and they're probably going to affect our relationship, so nah. Or yeah, I really like you and I want to keep seeing you and taking you on dates, but like you're probably not going to get a commitment from me, so we're just going to stay that way for a long time. Sorry? Like, what happened? Honestly, if there are genuine people out there, who just have old school values.
Why would you take a woman seriously that doesn't take herself seriously? You're 29, you're 30. What have you been doing for all of those years? Why are you not in a serious long-term relationship? Were you wasting your time on this earth, just squandering it away, partying, doing some illegal substances with Chad and Tyrone's? What were you doing? But and then they come along and they're looking for the highest value guys who have been taking their lives very seriously, who have built their little empires. They've built up their mind, their business, their body, all of these things. And you expect him to just be like, oh yeah, what a great deal. Yeah. You can really look at it like it's a business partnership. Say your track record is super consistent, okay? You're making 100K a year. Your business is on a steady incline, right? Putting in consistent hours every single week, just slow and steady building it up. And someone comes in that's been fired from 10 jobs, has a low credit score, tons of debt, can't stick to anything for longer than a month. Why would this company take you seriously? Why would they hire you?
If you're afraid to court me or take me out on a $300 date because
$300?
you feel like that's gonna make you seem like you're tap dancing for me, then just leave me alone. Because I can honestly take myself out on a $300 date. I don't need you to do it. We're both doing it to see if there's something there. Like if it's an actual connection. If you can't even put up the money or the time or the effort to make it like a real
Okay, yeah, I'm done
date.
with you. Why would any guy take this seriously? What? What's the difference between a woman like this and just a pay-to-play woman? She's literally putting a dollar amount to spend time with her. What? Huh? And the thing is, so many guys are just thinking the exact same thing. Like, yeah, why would I take you seriously? What is the difference between dating and pay-to-play? That's why so many guys are just like, nah, I'm good. I'm just not gonna date anymore. No thanks. And if you are one of those guys, man, I get it. I totally understand. Because if I was for some reason doomed to only date women like this, I wouldn't date. I'd just be celibate. I'd be on my Sigma grind set arc for the rest of my life. I'd just be a monk in the Himalayas. I'd be chilling, dude. That's why, of course, I advocate for you guys to just get your passports and go somewhere else. Because truly, I want all of you guys to know that this is just a Western problem. There are so many other places in the world that are not broken like this. If you're not able to deal with women the way that you want to, she's not fitting into your life circumstances, she's not supporting you, not falling into your frame, your leadership, or any of this kind of stuff, that just don't accept it. My way or the highway, dude. Like the video, subscribe, stay on the path of progress. I'll see you later.